And welcome to episode 21 of Slick Picks. This is episode for the weekend of January 16th, 2021. Second episode of the year. Missed a week. Had a little bit going on outside of sports. Really stayed away from sports betting too much. But I did add some Twitter ads. Um, Overall, on the last episode with our picks and the Twitter ads, we went 4-5, down 5.32 units. So not the greatest start to the year, but nothing we can't claw back from. So this episode is just going to be audio only. I think we're going to alternate between audio and the video. Maybe get a couple more interviews on the audio portion, and then obviously our 5 picks of the week on the video. But just due to some time constrictions this week, we're just going to stick with the audio for this weekend's picks. So we're doing the same format like we did last week, 1 through 5, 1 being 1 unit, 5 being 5 units, and then also factoring in the Twitter ads that I add at Slick Sports on Twitter. So make sure you're following there to get all of the midweek ads. We start off with Colin Morikawa to win the Sony Open. That's at plus 900. He's currently in second place going into the weekend. That's 1 unit to win 9 units. Our second pick is Buccaneers Moneyline plus 142. 2 units on that to win 2.84 units. I really like the Buccaneers in this game. Hard to beat a team 3 times in 1 year. I don't think the Saints are going to do it. Didn't look great against the Bears, given the Buccaneers didn't look great against the football team either. I think it's going to come down to Buccaneers offensive line versus the Saints defensive line. I think that's where the game's going to be won. I like the Buccaneers money line on this one. Next, we got the return of Max Holloway against Calvin Qatar. Minus 178, 3 units to win 1.69 units. Really like Max Holloway, even though he's coming off of 3 losses. Took some time away from the octagon. Get his stuff straight. Coming back today at 3 o'clock on ABC. Should be a really good card. Kicking off that fight week that we have coming up, capped by Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. The money line's sitting at minus 178. That's 3 units to win 1.69 units. Next, we got the Bills minus 2.5 at minus 112. 4 units to win 3.57 units. I really like the Bills. I got a future on the Bills to win the Super Bowl. I think 2.5 is pretty generous, especially in the weather conditions that they're going to have in Buffalo. Sitting at minus 112, I like the 4 units on that. And then the cap is a teaser. Had good success with teasers this past weekend. So we're just going to put a teaser on all 4 games. I did plus 6 on the Rams, the Bills, the Browns, and the Bucs. That came out to Rams plus 12.5, Bills plus 3.5, Browns plus 16, Bucs plus 9, and that came out to plus 250. So 5 units on that came out to 12.5 units. Those are the 5 bets for the week. Make sure you're keeping up at slickpicksports.com. Got everything noted there. Make sure you're following on Twitter at slicksports to keep up with our add-in picks. I'm trying to add like 1 or 2 picks a day. That way we're still getting some good volume there. Hope you're enjoying the new layout of the show. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And we will see you next time.